You won't believe what just happened to Oga Obinna. The comedian who tried to help Sammy Kioko is now facing legal action from an entire county government. Tears, a shocking demand letter that has left the Kenyan entertainment industry in absolute chaos. This is not a joke, this is not comedy, this is real and it is happening right now. What you're about to see is going to leave you speechless. So here is what exactly happened. Oga Obinna, one of Kenya's most beloved comedians, YouTuber and entertainer, just shared something on his Instagram account that has sent shockwaves through the entire nation. I am talking about a legal demand letter, an emotional breakdown and a situation so complicated that it involved county governments, millions of shillings and accusations flying left, right and center. But that is not all. Wait until you see what happened next, because this story has layers upon layers and each one is more dramatic than the last one. On November 12, 2025, Oga Obinna took to his Instagram account where he dropped a post that immediately went viral. The caption read, "We nataka mniombe, makosa imefanyika." But it wasn't just the caption that had people talking. Oga Obinna attached images of an official document, a demand letter from none other than the county government of Machakos, specifically from the office of the county attorney, and the letter dated November 12, 2025 was addressed directly to him. Now, when I first saw this, I had to do a double take. I mean, we're talking about county government coming after a comedian, and the letter's subject line alone was enough to make anyone's heart skip a beat. It read, "Demand for the supply of records / evidence of money owed to Sammy Kiokos by the law government of Machakos as per the publication on Obinna Show Live." Obinna's reaction in the caption was both humorous and deeply concerning. He wrote, "Is this a legit document? Is this real ama naota jamani?" He even tagged Sammy Kioko, the person at the center of this entire controversy, asking him to bring the contracts and the delivery notes signed and stamped by the county government officials so that his lawyer could use them against the Machakos County Government. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Oga Obinna didn't just post and run. He gave his analysis, his commentary and his frustration with the entire situation. He pointed out that this was a very simple issue, being made huge by everyone just avoiding calling Kioko and finding a solution. All of this could have been avoided with a simple phone call, but instead, they had time to write a demand letter for documents they could have just asked for directly from Kioko himself. The post continued with Oga Obinna giving Sammy Kioko some serious advice. He said, "But Sammy seems like his supply inarukwa, kipetero kiyesu. So if I were you, all the evidences of interactions with everyone, I would gather them and keep them with wakili and close friends." He was essentially telling Kioko to lawyer up to protect himself because this situation was about to get even messier. And then came the rallying cry. Oga Obinna called out to everyone who had been texting him about similar issues, saying, Now is the time to rally up. Tafuteni Sammy, mshikane msaidiane kimawazo ndio msaidike. Ukinyamaza leo, kesho inaeza kuwa ni wewe. Now let's break down this demand letter, because the details are absolutely crucial to understanding just how serious the situation has become. The letter opens with a formal introduction explaining that the county government of Machakos is established under Article 176 of the Constitution of Kenya, the County Government Act and all other enabling provisions of the law. Right from the start, they are establishing their legal authority, their power and their position. The first major point in the letter states that by law, the county government is empowered to exclusively provide services and goods pursuant to the provisions of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Assets Act, and that further, the law empowers them to keep a record of all registered suppliers and their directors and contact persons. Then comes the bombshell. On or about the 10th of November 2025, Oga Obinna hosted a show titled Obinna Show Live, when politics crashes dreams, Sammy Kioko's heartbreaking story, and this show was recorded live and posted on his YouTube channel, Obinna TV Extra, with over 600,000 subscribers. And during this show, Oga Obinna and his guest Sammy Kioko made allegations that would change everything. According to the demand letter, they imputed that the county government of Machakos has procured services from one Sammy Kioko and or his sister which services were not paid for. But wait, it gets even worse. They went on to allege that the county government was now behaving like aviator and that it had wronged the said Sammy Kioko. For those who don't know, calling someone an aviator in this context implies that they are dodging responsibility, flying away from their obligations. To understand why this demand letter exists, we need to go back to the interview that sparked this entire controversy. Sammy Kioko is not just a comedian. During the interview with Obinna, Sammy Kioko broke down in tears, revealing the devastating impact of unpaid dues from the Machakos County Government. But here is where the story gets even more heartbreaking. Kioko explained that he procured the uniforms with his business partner and sister Maureen, who has recently faced severe health challenges over the past 6 months. He engaged county officials to resolve the payment issues, including a one-on-one meeting with Deputy Governor Francis Mwangani, yet the payment demand remained outstanding. The Machakos County Government has been adamant in their response. According to their official statement and the demand letter itself, they claim that Sammy Kioko has no legitimate business relationship with them. They have stated that they verified all procurement documents and there is no contract between them and Sammy Kioko. The county government has accused Kioko of tarnishing Governor Ndeti's name. In their statement, they said the county government has taken a note of allegations indebted to him for goods allegedly supplied to the county, and these assertions are unfounded and also appear to be part of a calculated and politically motivated scheme. This situation with Oga Obinna and Sammy Kioko is not happening in a vacuum. It's part of a much larger conversation about county governance, procurement processes and payment delays, and the challenges faced by small businesses and individuals who work with government entities. During the interview, well-wishers contributed towards Kioko's sister's medical expenses. It was a beautiful moment of Kenyans coming together to help one of their own in crisis. Among the notable contributions was Mike Sonko himself, who promised not just financial support, but also arbitration in Kioko's tussle with the county government of Machakos. Oga Obinna's call for others facing similar issues to rally together has resonated deeply. He wrote, "Everyone else who has been texting me about similar issues, now is the time to rally up. Tafuteni Sammy Kioko, mshikane msaidiane kimawazo ndo msaidike. Ukinyamaza leo, kesho inaweza kuwa ni wewe." The demand letter from Machakos County set a precedent that could have far-reaching implications. If a county government can demand documents and threaten legal action against a media personality for hosting a guest who makes allegations, what does that mean for freedom of expression? And what does it mean for investigative journalism? What does it mean for individuals seeking help through public platforms? On the other hand, governments do have a right to protect their reputation against false claim. If Kioko's allegations are indeed without merit, if he truly has no legal standing to make the claims he's making, then the county government has every right to defend itself and to demand the evidence. So what happens next? Several scenarios could play out. First, Oga Obinna could comply with the demand letter, providing whatever documentation he has from Kioko and the interview. This will likely lead to a legal examination of those documents to determine their validity. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe Sammy Kioko's claims? Do you think the Machakos County Government is right to demand evidence? And should Obinna be held liable for hosting someone who made allegations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let us have a respectful, informed discussion about this important issue. And remember, whether you are a content creator or a business person or just someone trying to navigate systems and institutions, always keep your receipts, documents and everything. Know your rights and don't be afraid to speak up when something is not right. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and let us keep pushing for a better, more accountable Kenya.